Yes guys, welcome back to another video. This one is just kind of like an insight on a day after a game, kind of what I do, depending on how much game time I get, how I can manage the workload on my legs. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the video. Alright, today is Sunday. Yesterday I had a game against the Miami Academy. Only played one half because I'm still, coming back from injury. So normally the day after a game, I would do like a light jog, maybe some bike work. Very light, but I only play a half. So I'm gonna get in a little bit of a technical drill and as well some jump roping. So that's what this video is all about. Jump roping is underrated, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people frown upon it. It's really good for footwork and it does get your heart rate up. So don't sleep on it. I gotta learn how to do smaller jumps. My jumps are too big, I think. But we move it, we learn. Every day we better. 1% better every day. One trick for jump roping is try and stay on your toes. You're trying to build this tension in your ankle / Achilles. That's where a lot of speed comes from. You hear people talk about fascia. That's one of the biggest fascia networks. It goes up the back of your heel, connecting to your calf muscles. That's the first point of contact and the first muscles that work when you're sprinting. So like sprint, the first muscle that works when you're sprinting is that back area. Jump roping with proper form on your toes is a perfect way to strengthen that network. Alright, that was about 5 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna get into some ball work. 5 minutes ball work, 5 minutes jump rope, 5 minutes ball work, 5 minutes jump rope, etc., etc. And yeah, it should make for a good session. We're gonna start off with just juggling. Get touches on the ball. That's the most important thing. I played football, soccer for so long. The biggest thing that I noticed is consistently getting your touches every day, not just team practices, not just a couple individual practices. Every day, if you can get touches in, it's gonna make the world of a difference. I want to start off with just very light touches with the toe. Keep it under control. Don't hit it too high. And try and go to 100, alternating each foot. Then once you hit 100, lower below the knee touches. Same thing, 100, but a little bit higher, above the knee. Alternating feet. And then when you hit 100, you want to do laces and try and hit it above your hips. And then obviously keep it under control. 1, 2, finish 100 of those, you're gonna want to find a wall. Luckily in this case, I'm just using the wall of my house and just juggle against the wall. Restrictions, you could do 2-touch, 1-touch, you could do pattern, you could do inside, outside, laces, you could do, the possibilities are endless. Just make sure you're really hitting it against that wall. Don't get too comfortable in your training. If it's too hard for you, that's perfect, that's what you want. If everything you do in training is super easy, like you juggle to 1,000, it's not helping you. You need to challenge yourself in your training. So rip it against that wall, really test your own touch. It's only gonna make you better. Alright, so that was about 10 minutes ball work in the air mainly. Now we're going to run back with the jump ropes, and then after that we're going to do footwork on the ground, ball work on the ground. Let's go. Alright, now ball work, ball mastery on the ground, quick touches, just keep the legs moving. Really important to be doing these at least every other day. The bottom of your feet are not burning. By the time you're done with this drill, you didn't do it right. You did not. Never forget to warm down. It doesn't matter if it's a light session, heavy session, fitness, test, game, you always want to relax your muscles after you work out. Now, to finish, there's nothing better than a good old ice bath or cold plunge. Great way to recover. My legs are a bit heavy from yesterday's game, so this is perfect. It's gonna make a big difference tomorrow morning. When I get up for my first training session, I'm not going to be lethargic, I'm not going to be sore. It really helps maximize your workflow. And recovery is key. I mean, right now, I'm just coming off the back of a big injury. I need to be stacking up as many training sessions as possible. And I can't do that if my legs are sore every other day. But if I'm doing foam rolling, ice bath, firefly, eating well, good diet, stretching, it makes a big difference. If I don't recover as well as I should, probably get maybe 1 practice maybe 5 practices a week, 2 rest days. you know, and that's if I don't want to get re-injured, of course. But if I'm doing proper recovery, I can squeeze in at least 8 or 9 a week. And that may not sound like a lot, but 3 or 4 extra training sessions are going to make a huge difference over a long period of time. It's all about compounding your work and progressively overloading. It's the key. So I usually stay in here around 3-4 minutes, a little bit less. Maybe my camera's about to die, so probably a little bit less. Usually I do legs only because my upper body doesn't really get sore. I don't lift too heavy. But yeah, so right when I'm about to finish, I'll dunk my whole body in just to get the whole body around the same temperature. There's been studies showing that that's quite beneficial to your health. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do go ahead and like, comment, and follow for more content.